Wait, this isn't Pikmin 4? What the f? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, do you like walking? Because I've got a game for you. Here's what you do. You walk. And then you walk. And then you walk. Okay, all jokes aside, yeah, you do walk a lot. And I know a lot of people are going to be comparing this to Pokemon Go, but there's a fundamental difference in the feel of the game, and I think that's kind of the most important thing. Because, yes, they do have similar mechanics of, you walk around, you do stuff in the real world, but it feels different. Like Pokemon Go, you walk around to get to places to do a thing, versus Pikmin is more about the walking to, go and be out and about. What's the whole, journey versus destination kind of argument? Pikmin Bloom follows a very simple cycle of you walk places, you get Pikmin, you send them out on expeditions, and then you keep walking, you plant flowers, which makes you grow more Pikmin, which makes you walk more, which then lets you do more expeditions, which gives you more petals to plant, and it's all about the flowers. So, individual mechanics. When you take steps, you grow Pikmin that you've picked up and put in your little, basically, incubator kind of thing. It's like a little greenhouse in your backpack. I think it's cute. Once you pluck them, they can follow you around, and you can see them on the map as you go and do whatever you're doing, such as planting flowers. And if you press this little button right here, then you get to see other people who have pressed that button, and you get to watch people plant flowers. But I've only ever seen one person who happened to be my roommate that was at the store with me. But the big thing is you can send them to go on expeditions to go fetch things, and that's pretty neat. Your Pikmin's expeditions can get you fruit to have more nectar, which you give to the Pikmin, which then you get petals, and then you use those to plant flowers all about. And that just speeds up how fast you grow Pikmin. And it also makes the map look pretty nice, and kind of weird when you've just got a sea of flowers and they're all waving in the wind. It almost looks like the undulation of the ocean. And that's quite frankly the vast majority of the gameplay, is you grow Pikmin and plant flowers. Yes, there are bigger things on the map that you can do, like these big flowers that you just plant little flowers next to get them to bloom, but they still are just kind of something you pass by and then you keep going. And that's one of the things I really like about Pikmin Bloom, is instead of going somewhere, standing around, and spending 5 minutes clicking a button to attack something, you just kind of show up, do the thing, and keep going. It's all about keeping you in motion, having you go wherever you want to go, because even the bigger things on the map, other than the flowers, all the expeditions, be they the little ones or the big ones with the mushrooms, which you can send a whole squad of Pikmin to go fight, you can just send your Pikmin to do them and then keep going. So you don't have to stop and stand there and wait for them to finish something, you just keep going. And that's why I feel that Pikmin Bloom is more about the journey than the destination, versus, again, Pokemon Go, you get to a space and you gotta just tap constantly to do a thing. And that's not bad. I'm not criticizing Pokemon Go at all. I love the game, but it's more about, oh, hey, look, let's go to this Pokestop because there's a Pokemon near, or let's go to this gym because there's something there, Pikmin Bloom just wants you to go out and have a nice walk, and I need that kind of motivation in my life sometimes because I'm a big boy, especially, over the past year and a half where no one's had jobs and locked into their apartments, and I've only gotten bigger, and not in good ways. Though, admittedly, when I'm out and about, I look more like a Pokemon trainer than a Pikmin bloomer? Oh well. It's not like I'm going to be walking around with an Olimar cosplay, so whatever. Plus, the more things you have your Pikmin do, the more friendship you get with them, and once their friendship's maxed out, they go out to find a little gift from wherever their seedling was found, and it can be a sticker, or a costume, or just all kinds of random things based on where they were found, be it a park, or supermarket, or a hair shop, or the water. I absolutely love these things, and they're adorable, and I'm constantly growing new Pikmin just so I can be like, what is it gonna have? What's it gonna wear? And upon realizing that that's how they get the costumes, I've held off on naming my Pikmin until they have their costume for the most part. But a lot of them still already had their names, and then we had good old Hydrate here who happened to get a bottle cap on his head. I just named him Hydrate because he was blue, but turns out he's hydrated. Or maybe he is the hydration. Oh god. I don't have a juicer, I promise. Maybe I should get one though, that would probably help me, eat healthier. But there's really not a whole ton else to say about the game other than the coin system kind of sucks. like, I've been playing the game constantly since it came out, and I don't have a whole ton of coins, and I can't really do anything with them because I don't have enough, and there are other things that you just can't get with coins you have to spend actual money on. The good news is I don't really feel a need to spend money on it, you know? Like, for all the time that I spend playing it, I don't feel like I need any of the other things, because worst case scenario, if I end up capping out how many Pikmin I have, I can just start getting rid of ones that have repeat costumes. As cruel as that might seem, I would like to imagine that they're going off and building their own little colony out there somewhere. So again, it's just a super adorable game that doesn't really ask much of you other than to go for a walk, and I like that. It doesn't have a hard set objective, it doesn't tell you, oh, you gotta get to this level to do all the things. It's just like, hey, go for a walk, have a nice time, plant some flowers, make everything pretty. So by all means, download the app and go have a nice walk.